Well, welcome to episode 31 of FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis, and just the guru here, Vince Frayne, taking you through all the ins and outs of game week 32, and we're into game week 33, the big double game week. I myself, I'm not fretting too much. I only have a bench boost left. So I'm looking at game week 36. I was going to use it on 33 until the Tierney injury and a few bits and pieces. Gone a bit retro with the old 98 Spurs shirt. Holston, can't be Holston. Not a sponsor, no sponsors here, just taking you through all our local guys around the town, Ballyhaunis here in County Mayo, and the areas in and around that apex of what is all brilliant about the Christy Nicholson Fancy Pub League. Been going now about 2013-14 season, and yeah, really happy to carry it on. And it's FPL Top Dogs. So let's jump into it, and let's get the screen shared and let's see what we have. Obviously, my format isn't as organized as it was earlier in the season with the videos. They take a lot of time to do. I'll figure out something. I think a few more videos. We're into the running now, game week 33. So it's getting it's no joke now, guys. Really happy what's been going on with myself. I flew up the table. I got off to a good start this year, really. Instead of being languishing 35, 40 places at the first 10 game weeks, I was up there, well up there. So top 5 job for myself. It wasn't so long ago I was like 600,000, and I've just been up and down. I suppose it's so competitive in the top 500,000, I would say, that it's easy to drop a load of places with a couple of bad game weeks. Yeah, so a lot of little arrows there. Yeah, I was hemorrhaging down there. So I'm up to 229, 227 the day before. A big jump there, 75 points. That was good. So I'm in striking my striking zone to get the top 200k. And I will be greedy. I will be greedy if I can force a top. I just have the bench boost left now. I'm really shocked to see a few of our guys, for instance, Long Dog and the Oracle, to play their bench boosts in the way they did. It was just like, let's get it done. Let's get our 4 to 10 points and just move on. I love the bench boost. I think the bench boost is the best chip for me. It's the one you can have the most fun with. That's my top score, 1,475 to break the top 15, the 100, the Suarez season. That was the Gerrard slip season. That was the season Liverpool went 3-0 up away to Sellers Park and Palace, and they drew 3-3 and just handed the title to City. So there you go. So I want to look, 2-3-4 last year was very bad. That for me is just not cricket, as you can see. It was my worst score in the overall since my first season. So I like to think I'm a bit better than what I was 10 years. I know there's no money in it. I know there's no nothing. I have loads of other things going on in my life, massive stuff. So, but this is a bit of fun, and we take it quite serious. It's rivalry, mini leagues. We have money riding on things. It's not just this, but it's the Sun. I'm into the Sun Dream Team at work, and there's a chance now I can win a couple of quid in it. And I want to win. You know, it's only my second season I've been serious with the Sun Dream Team, and to win my company league would be phenomenal. Just after 2 seasons, so 2,015 points. I'm in striking zone. I would say another 20-30 points would be well if we can get another good run. Rafinha's come back good. Now the thing is, I was planning to get rid of Rafinha. I'm thinking about Mason Mount. That was a pretty straightforward, along with somebody else. And I was thinking about getting Fred in from United and Mendy just to cover a bit of Chelsea, because they've a load of double game weeks. They've got 2 36 and 37 double game weeks in a row coming up, Chelsea. But there is an outside chance, obviously, if Chelsea lose in the Champions League, which is tonight. You know, they've got a 2-goal deficit. I think even a 2-0 isn't good enough for Chelsea there. They need a 3-1 just to get on terms. So, look, I don't know. The Chelsea, after the Southampton 6-0, they should be, you know, buoyed, but they lost 2 in a row. So, in the league. So, and then they lose this one as well. So, to Real Madrid 3-1. So, I'm not sure where Chelsea's at. I was going to get a load of Chelsea, but I think I can get away with Chelsea until game week 36, 37. But if they do somehow advance in that game week, is there a possibility their game week 37 game will go to game week 34 or something like that? There's loads of people to keep an eye out for that move, but something happens if they manage to progress. If they get knocked out, then fine. It should be a lot more straightforward with rotation. But Chelsea have so many, you know, Christensen, you know, Rudiger's a stalwart, you know, James and Asfalacheka and Alonso's doing stuff now. So I don't know. I think I'd worry about Chelsea a little bit further on. James has been a bit of a trap. People have been miffed off, especially if you haven't got Cancelo, and that was a straight decision. I'm just delighted I still have Cancelo. So yeah, the crack with Rafinha, I was going to get in Fred and Mendy, but after what happened with Spurs there, the 4-0, look, they could have been 2 or 3-0 down before, you know, once they scored the first goal. It should have been 3 or 4-1. But Villa just didn't put Spurs away. They put all their vested interest in the first half, and they were blown away in the second. And look, I can't ignore Son anymore. Can't ignore Kulusevski. Like, I've been trying to not be over egged on Spurs for a long time. Like, I've been going to matches this season. Was at the West Ham game, the 3-1 win there recently. But I was at the Palace one and the Brentford one, and Captain Kane, and he returned with nothing. You know, that really miffed me off. And I hadn't Spurs, you know, since. So I've been holding off on Spurs an awful lot. But I decided after that I'm using my 2 free transfers to get in Sonny and Kulusevski. I just had enough to get both in. So what did I do? I got rid of Mane, who rewarded me with a goal to say goodbye the other day with Liverpool winning. I think it was just a 2-0 or something. Was it 2-2? Oh, 2-2. Yeah. Well, he rewarded me with a goal, so I'm happy enough for that. Salah's only got an assist. I'm keeping Trent till the end of the season, so I've got rid of Mane. Mane. Got rid of Mane anyway, and I've got in Kulusevski and Son. Saka, can't get rid of him in a double game week. Transfer history, that's it. So no money in the bank, as you can see there. And I just decided I better get this second transfer done before he rises in price. So Mane and Willock, yeah. Willock's been kind of okay here and there. He's carried an injury. He didn't play the other day on the weekend. So I think I'm going to just get rid. Mane, it's been a bit meh, really, for the last few weeks, apart from that goal against City, which was brilliant. But it's a good buy, and I think both these, Son and Kulusevski, are a great buy. Carlson's been brilliant since getting rid of Jimenez, who's been such a flop this season. Seriously, it's sickening. I could do well. Bowen is such a brilliant player. Is up there, my player of the season, really. He's definitely up there in the top 3, I would say. Son will be there. Tony's been brilliant. So I've just been really good getting in the transfers here the last few weeks. Since that was a mistake getting in him, and that was a double game week that didn't work. Adams never worked. Mane didn't work going in. Saka went off the boil. But since getting in Kane in game week 29, Schmeichel's been a hit. Saved a penalty the other day. Tony's been brilliant, doing great for me. Madison's been fine. Carlson scored 38 points for me in a double game week a couple of game weeks ago. Son, I only got in just today, and Kulusevski. So I've 0.0 now, and I thought that would be good because if we look at the price changes, let's have a look. Yeah, this is 11th, is the 12th today. So he did go up a bit. I wouldn't have been able to afford that with Son. So yeah, Eduardo has gone down. So the only price, so Madison, Madison's gone up. That's fine. Tony's gone up. So mostly everybody. I don't know about this Rodrigo thing. I think Rafinha is the man anyway. I'm just going to keep. So the crack now is, I'm just going to keep Rafinha and people would say, "Oh, you've overreacted." Oh, but look, the Spurs fixtures are phenomenal, and look, they've got Liverpool and Arsenal in their double game week. So what? The Spurs are always good. Something will happen anyway. It won't be 2-0-0s. I guarantee that. Not overreached with Arsenal or Liverpool players. So when they both play, I'll just have 4 in each of the games. With Liverpool and Arsenal, they're happy enough. Really delighted with my Leicester guys. Got the right 2 Leicester in there. Cancelo's brilliant. Tarkowski, he's just done nothing. But Veltman, he's not coming on. Hopefully he won't come on any time. He's got Spurs and City away, and Brighton have got their points. They should be safe. Tierney, I need to get rid of, but I'll have to take a -4. So I'm not too bothered about. I'll just let him rot there for a while, and maybe Veltman might put in one good assist, something to even out the goals against. And Rafinha is all part of my game week 36 strategy. So loads of people will not have Rafinha just to get in Mount or something like that. But look, Arsenal, Leeds will see that as a free shot. Arsenal will be under pressure. They might feel it. It would be, look, they got City, that could deflate them losing. They could be out. They might be moralistically down. You just don't know. And the Chelsea, that's a massive, sorry, I'm talking to Leeds Leeds could, okay, so Leeds could get hammered away at home, but you just don't know. Rafinha he won't be losing points and defensive goals conceded. So it's a double gamer, and I've had a look at my team as it stands. I only have 3 that won't be double in a game of 36. Veltman, Foster's got a double. So Veltman, I think Tarkowski, does he have a? Well, I only have 3 anyway in 36. So I should have, 36. He's only got 1 game, but it's against Villa's home. That's a possibility. And the other one that's not Dublin, and that is, I think it's Tony. So I'm going to be in good stead for that. Yeah, Tony is the other one. Brentford have no more games, but I like their fixture run. So Tony's in there for the season. Now, I was considering getting in Wood. Everybody's going in for Wood. Something like over 60,000 people have gone in to get Wood from Newcastle. Newcastle have a couple of good game weeks. I think Leicester and maybe, well, they have Leicester anyway and Palace, I think, if I had to guess. Palace have been good away from home. So Newcastle's consideration, and Shar, obviously, defense. Okay, fair enough. But I'm not going to get rid of Richarlison or Tony whatsoever. I think look, Everton have a double game week coming up, and I think Richarlison's on penalties. He scored 2 the other day. Okay, a couple of bad fixtures, but for the rest of the season, I'm happy to have my Everton Richarlison for that one. So I don't see much more I need to do really in my team for the rest of the season. I'm just going to play that bench boost in 36, and should be in good stead. And save a couple of transfers in, and for game week 36, I'm not talking much about this game week 34 because I'm looking at the Christy Nicholson there, and most people don't have a bench boost left at all. They have no chips left. So I'm not too worried, down the line about I'm not worried about game week 33 at the minute. So who would you get in? Obviously, City don't have a double. So these are the doubles of Liverpool got. Yeah, Liverpool are playing Spurs, and then they're playing Villa away. There could be a rotation if they're still in Europe. Leicester is the safest one to have. They're Dublin. Yeah, Leicester, Everton, and Leicester. That's brilliant. I've got two in there, so I might actually triple up and might go for Barnes or um. I'm happy enough with what I have with Spurs, Everton, I have Carlson. So I'm going to figure out in the who's got the form, and two guys to get in for the rest of the season. I think Everton are fine for the rest of the season. Get two Everton. I'm not so sure, but yeah, I'm happy enough where I'm at the minute. So what's the state of play? So in the Christy Nicholson Fantasy League, the famous Christy Nick, it's the big one. Everybody wants to win. Anyone who's in FPL around the locality, and this thing will grow year by year. We have Joey Neenan, the commando here, 79th in the world last year, great pedigree, phenomenal numbers, and this guy's got a free hit, a bench, a wild card, and I think he's got a free hit bench boost in the wild card, so that's just crazy. And he's running out of games to play them all. But yeah, he's got in Shah recently. Good move. That was a good move. But yeah, who am I to critique his team at all? He's keeping faith in Salah. I have no Salah or Mane now, so I can be caught there. But I'll figure out what to do. I think Jota, if I'm desperate for a Liverpool double gamer in that game week 36, we saw they have Spurs and Villa, I think. In that game week 36. See, it just depends. I'm just wondering. Yeah, there's Spurs and Villa. I'm just wondering, will there be a Champions League thing coming on around there? So Louise will play. He'll play, so he will somewhere down the line. Yeah, so look, Joey, star move there, the captain and son. That's the second time this season he's done it, and he's just, it's his to, like, in just cantering mode. He's just, without even doing too much, he's flicked up the table there, and yeah, he's 10 points ahead of Steve Stret's got no chips left now. He'd be disappointed with this. Weghorst, okay, people, if you got Weghorst, you probably stick on with him. He's got 2 double game weeks left and a load of games left and not much against the top opposition. So you'd like to think, but now Vedra is back from his hernia, and so Rodriguez scored a big goal the other day. They have a few attacking options, and Weghorst has been getting subbed a lot. His minutes might be curtailed touch, but look, if you have him, I will keep him. Like, if I was in this in Stret's situation, obviously Doherty's got to go. Look, he's got the 2 Villa, and they've got a load of, I think they've got back-to-back double game weeks. They're not playing. There's no Villa, Wolves, or Leeds for this game week 33, guys. So just be careful with that. But these two are fine. Ramsey destroyed Spurs in the first half, and he had an amazing save from Lloris and Coutinho. So look, it's a tough one to be in. Do you wait until they have the back-to-back games, or will it be too late? So they can fester on the bench. Dubravka's brilliant to have him about with the double game, and also Southampton have a double game week, so should have no trouble really. White's fine. The Arsenal have a double. Rudiger's fine. So I'm just looking at that. Like, is there much opportunity that either the Commando Neenan can get more Chelsea in? Like, what would you do? It would be pretty brave to go and get rid of Saka for Mason Mount. I think Mount is tricky enough. He plays now. He plays there. He probably played the Champions League game now tonight, and we'll see how they get on. It would deter. It will make up a lot of people's minds about decisions about Chelsea, but he seems to be pretty happy with. He's got an opening there for Doherty, so he probably have Weghorst on. I'm sorry for second guessing, but TA should be playing. A lot of versatility in that, so just a little. Doesn't even have to kind of do anything for Doherty, but everybody's been saying they're going to all use the free hit for game week 34 or something like that. I don't know what people are on really. this game week 34. I have no idea why people say do a wild card in game week 34. I would be doing a wild card, to get as many double game week guys in for the following league. So people would say do your wild cards in game week 34, but game week 36 is a couple of a lot can change, injuries here, there, and everything. So I'm not sure. I try to not pay attention of too many influencers. If they put up a thing about a free hit video, I won't watch it. There's no point because I have no free hit. I just have the bench boost. So I know how to play the end of the season. I've been here before. Parker One, big friend of mine, former winner of this. He's always said, Vince, you have this running. You always come from nowhere and you're dangerous. And that's just me. Now, I'd love to finish above this guru, Guinness guru, which is doing my head in. He's at 2088. So I'm looking at, believe it or not, I've come up the table quite a lot. Like this is 75. Yeah, I got 77 this week and 75 the last week. So flying up the table, loads of points, and another 25 on Conor, Hussy, who's had a phenomenal season. And so I'm actually kind of now jumped from Starman, looking at him for the last few weeks. I'm looking at Conor now. I think he's got no chips left as well, which is tricky. I think it says it here. I think Starman's got a bench boost left, I think, anyway. Just double check. So really it's going to be very hard to get at Starman. I think he's got the experience to hold on where he is, and he's got a nice little healthy lead there. So look, it's in the lap of the gods there for fourth place. But yeah, I always aim high anyway. And so I'm looking at Conor's team. I've got a bench boost at 36. I should have at least 11 doublers. See, a lot of the teams are beginning to look the same now. Kane, see, I fitted in Son and Kulusevski. So I have him, don't have. So it's all the defense really in a way that I don't have and that Conor has. I got none of his bench. He'll be gushing about Gordon on the bench there. But who would have thought Everton and done United? I don't know where United are. And I've gone off United. I know they've Norwich, but then they got Liverpool in the other game week. So I'm not sure. Really. I don't know if it's even worth getting in too much. Like Bruno Fernandes has been a massive disappointment in the last few games, so the last few months of the season. So I'm not disrupting the whole of my manner of my team. I think not even their goalkeeper, not against Liverpool. So I'm just going to let United ride. Some people will think it's a good move to get in. I was going to get Fred in just as a be handy, but I'm not going to do a -4 now that I've got Son and Kulusevski in. Salah, fair enough. He's going to end up being a differential the way things are going, because he's done nothing for a few weeks now, not properly. There's a lot of money, and look, he will bang a few goals in. He could get 2 again, and then we're all back to rubbish. But I've been making gains not having Salah in my team, and I am where I am because of what I'm doing. Martinelli, interesting. I just don't know. I don't know. And obviously, that's the story there. So, what I just wanted to have a quick look at is these what have people done. Price changes, not so much going on there. De Bruyne is up a bit. I would have liked to have De Bruyne, but City are just in too much. Okay, that's fine. So like Kieran Kiley done his bench boost, and Fergie done his bench boost, and I have no idea why these guys had the inclination to do it. The Oracle, Mark Phillips done his bench boost the other week, and I don't know. He just wants to is above me for a day and celebrate until the cows come home. And now it's just it's just must be. I just don't know where people are coming. Kieran now has done the bench boost 75, and he done a bench boost with Cody, Brownhill, and Dyer, and nothing for Ward. Like, didn't even consider getting in another playing goalkeeper. This is just phenomenal. I just don't understand why people just, I'm just going to get the bench boost done. It's rubbish. It's no. Well, if people have that attitude about the bench boost, well then get rid of it. Okay, fair enough. But I think the bench boost is the best chip. I don't care what anyone says. People say the free hit, yeah, the free hit, but free hit is very good to get guys in to cover that you don't have already. It's not so good when you already have the players that you kind of want. It's pretty good when there's a mini game week. It's only four teams playing or whatever. But I just don't understand this. It's 8 points, and I think the minimum you're looking for to get from a bench boost is between 20 and 30 points. That's at least what I would be looking for, especially a bench playing all the games. And the key is to have guys that will be playing every week. Cornet was a good move for Fergie Walsh there a few weeks ago. He done well there. The Everton game, the 3-2er, got him a nice few points there. Salah, okay. See, this is the thing is the longer Salah does nothing, the more I'm flying up the table. Now, I've took a massive risk getting rid of Mane, but I'm hoping the Spurs will cover that against Brighton. So that's a big, massive, hard game done now for Liverpool against City. City are brilliant till the end of the season if you have them, defensively especially. I'm happy to have Cancelo anyway. So yeah, his team, he needs to sort something out with Doherty, of course. Cresswell is fine, but I'm not considering any West Ham until probably next season now, because of since I don't have any free hit or wild cards, every transfer is crucial, and I don't want to use as many transfers. The less transfers you use, the more positions you make up in the overall, and the less -4s, the better until the end of the season. So I'm trying to tighten up the ship here and not throw away the points, because every point it will make a difference in the end. -4 is a lot now. I kind of panicked a little bit a few game weeks ago, doing a loss of -4s and 8 -8s, but anyway, so Kulusevski's fine. Weghorst, I'd have him. Livramento, big concede, but at least he's not made it pay. And that was it. But that was his bench boost. And again, 1, that's 0. That's 3 for a bench boost. And you should kind of know already. Like, I wouldn't have Livramento, facing Chelsea in the bench boost. That was a game week not to play it. But I don't know, as people get bored and so, I just want a bit of entertainment. It was a big weekend. I have it off. I've got holidays, and I just want to add something crescendo at the end. It's patience is what wins out here. In fact, the long grass. There's an old saying in Ireland: "They catch you in the long grass," and I am that little snake in the long grass. Messler, fine. So Leeds have come good all of a sudden. A little apology from me to the Leeds people. No, they're pretty miffed off that I wrote them off, and I was just angry after they got hammered against Spurs and turning up and losing 3 and 4. Bielsa had to go. It's just an absolute joke, sitting on his bucket. Glad he's gone. I hope I never see this guy again. It's just like takes the mick, earning all that money, and he does nothing. And it's really the players that run and kill themselves. That doesn't take management. That he's just telling them to run around the track, mate. So yeah, this American guy Marsh, he's done a phenomenal job, and he's the real deal to turn Leeds into it's basically confidence and morale. I think they're here for. I'm sure they'll be here now for. They're here for next season. And any tables? What's the state of play? Yeah, the ladies' football's taken over now, isn't it? I don't like the way it's filling in the gaps. Like with the men's game, they're playing in all stupid sort of day game weeks, just as a filler for the guys. I don't think they should play at the same time. Okay, 74, 78, nothing, no change at the top. Chelsea kind of in no man's land. Spurs, I can't believe. I don't say we anymore. We're Tottenham. I really don't, because I get so miffed off with them sometimes. It's best just to be neutral enough. But that's wow. From a few weeks ago, Arsenal, the 3 L's there, along with West Ham, the 3 L's, and 2 L's and 2 D's there, dunces for United. They've really fallen back. Now they can pip Spurs still, because we know what Spurs are like. And we know what Arsenal like. They'll never give up and keep plugging away. And they'll just be down in goal difference in that game. Obviously, Spurs will probably lose against Liverpool away, and then they have Arsenal. So that will be the massive 6-pointer. And of course, if Arsenal win their game and we lose against, well, it's not we, sorry. Tottenham lose away to Liverpool, then there you go. So still all to play with Arsenal. They have a game in hand still. They just can't afford any more slip-ups, Arsenal. So I really believe it's all to play for still there. Yeah, so where are we playing? Leeds, 33 points, 9 points, massive. Everton have a few games in the hand. Can you see Burnley? They have a few. You can't automatically say for sure 100% Leeds are staying up. Their goal difference is just an absolute catastrophe there. So they can't go on a bad run. Three wins in a row. It's Norwich. I'm not saying, but it looks likely Leeds will probably stay up anyway. I think by Rafinha and their team. Newcastle should be fine now, 10 points from there. So Burnley, it's hard to bloody call it that last position. But yeah, apologies to Leeds. I wrote them off, and when I did, they started to pluck in there. So yeah, Mark's team, again, he played that bench boost. I have no idea why. He should never have played it. At least waited to a double game week. The other dudes as well. So fifth, I should have enough to keep fifth anyway till the end of the season if I play the bench boost right. Get a bit of luck, and then the other two, well, come on, like 73 points to the guru, and like 73 points. Look, I can't even look at Joey Neenan. Really, he's got all to play for, and he's going 2,102 points. Well, where is that FPL Live? The overall 2,121 points, is it? 2,112. Okay, so no hope, as they say, about 238 points down. So there's no hope there of Joey doing anything this year. He won't be getting a 79th. He could, well, 79th, 170 still down. Yeah, he's about 170 points down on where he was, where he finished last year, roughly about that. So, yeah, that's fair enough. Anyway, I don't know. Well, he'll win a lot of mini leagues anyway, and he's proved again and time again that he's the real deal. So what is he? 50,000. I love to have that. 50,000 total is phenomenal. 9.1 million. I know there's a lot of dead teams there, but yeah. So what else is there to say? Here's the King of the Travelers. What's been going on here? The two main ones we're looking at. Kieran Kiley wins out with Mark Oracle just by 6 points in the King of the Travelers. And Conor Hussy wins out, so no change. And I suppose Stephen Nolan there loses out to Owen. Owen has been good first season for Owen. He'll have better experience for it. So it's really between the battle of the top two there, and Kieran Kiley still do. That's phenomenal. 25 wins and seven defeats. That's just wow. So it's between the two of them for one of their first trophies. It's one of those. Yeah, it's worth doing it. I like the whole thing. Now I know that we have this league starting up. The Cups. Is Joey in any of the cups? He's still in. Oh, he's in the Mayo League Cup. Now, our cup in the Christy Nicholson starts in game week 33. That one there. So he gets a bye due to his game week 32 score. So what's this? Gets a bye due to his 30 week. All right. Okay, so he gets a lot of buys anyway. I don't know about the trophy crack for this thing. It's all too much at the end of the season. Christy Nicholson, there you go. Now, what's the story here? Cups. It says I get a buy. Progressed with a bye due to a game week 32 score. Okay, that's interesting, I suppose. So I'm up against somebody. So round of 64. Okay. Okay, that will progress. A lot of people got buys already, but I'm not sure about a trophy for this one. I think I just prefer the King of the Travelers as a more, proper trophy format rather than this knockout stupid thing, because the King of the Travelers goes on for the whole 38 games of the season. So that to me is our cup, for the Christy Nicholson is the King of the Travelers. So I don't kind of recognize that cup thing now going. I don't really care who wins it or what. I wouldn't get any pride out of it, to be honest with you. So not going to do too much in this team. I'm going to let it ride. Let United, obviously, we have no Leeds, Wolves, or Villa players this game week coming up. It's over a weekend as well. The midweek games here, Tuesday and Wednesday to Thursday. It's a long one. Again, that one could be a score draw, a low score draw, 1-1. I hate them sort of results. I love Leicester at the minute. Is there any? Let's see the fixtures. Let's see. Of course, there will be games for Leicester to fit in out of Thursday night. Okay, there seems to be nothing's going on there. So you got the Premier League games, and you got semi-final. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't know that was on. So what's on? Oh, that's a Saturday, right? Looking at Thursday. What's going on Thursday? Yeah, so West Ham. See now, West Ham will be going all in on now the Europa. They're 1-1. They got away with that 1-1, and Dombele scored. So I think the league might take a bit of a back burner, especially after that Burnley defeat, the 2-1 away. Europa Conference. So Leicester, it's 0-0 going into that. They have all to play for. It's PSV, massive one. So there's a risk of rotation. I know that with the Leicester, but I'm probably happy enough with the team I have that I'll have something. Veltman will come off the bench, but I am dabbling with a -4, but I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm pleasantly surprised the position that I've managed to navigate myself into after using up that free hit and all my chips, more or less. And I've been mainly on judged the right guys at the right time. I'm dabbling with Maddison as captain, but he mightn't start that Newcastle game now, especially if they have a hard one against PSV. So I'm not sure. Saka, don't kind of trust, and I'm also dabbling with Son as captaincy, right? Because this season's all been about double gamers just absolutely atrocious. They're being outperformed by single week players all season, mainly, apart from a few circumstances, of course, but generally this double player game week stuff has been a poison chalice. Yeah, apart from Carlson last week for me, but a few other things. Look, Wakehurst has been a disaster with his double game weeks. Got nothing else of my what for players, double game weeks, King and Dennis, disaster. Oh, can you imagine? Get sent off there against Norwich, Dennis, and then he gets a -2 for me for his sins. Brilliant. That was an absolute disaster. So you can see, like, a lot of bad luck, a little bit better luck, and it would have been better placed in the table. Yeah, so that's probably all I can say, folks. It's down to your personal choice. My advice is, with your fancy teams, you always deal with your scenario first and do what is best. And the bloggers will say you need to get in Shar, you need to get in Wood, but you really need to trust your own gut. And you look at what your team. Well, do I really want to get rid of Tony for Wood? He's got a double game week. He's on penalties, yeah, but so is Tony, and it's Watford. And Brentford seem to be on a high, and they seem to be taking the end of the season. They're not on the beach, basically. So they were for that tricky run that they had, playing all the top 6 there over the last month before. So yeah, can't fail. If Spurs do anything and do their 3 or 4-0 usual routine, these guys are going to pull in some chips. Madison, yeah, I just have to rethink. No need to panic anyway at the minute. So yeah, just have a quick look again at our league here. Christy Nicholson still going to fancy pub league, but that our pub isn't there anymore. It's very tricky. I'm not just going to call it FPL top season, guys. I'm definitely going to have caps again for the top 10. Now, I know Sniper, he's still got, I think he's got a bench boost or a free hit. I think he's got a free hit. No, that's Fergie. No, I think Sniper's got a bench boost to play. So he's been making inroads now into the top 10, and he's not taking his foot off the gas here. Havertz, great stuff, but Havertz could score another 2 against Southampton. Jeez, unlucky there. Should have had another 2. False number 9. All these players now. Dyer got his clean sheet. No Son. Okay, Rodrigo is a good call. Don't know where he got that from. Done well. There's no Bamford, of course. Pookie, another good guy. He's got a double game week coming up, so he's on it. He's getting guys in. Now, Gray was that choice in Everton's double game. I'm not sure about Gray or Willock anymore. So he's got I think he's got I don't know if this game week coming up. He's got 3 Spurs and they're not doubling. So I don't care a monkeys. For if I were Sniper, I'd be setting my team up for game week 36 or 37, which take your choice, and get that bench right. But he's on it. He's making good subs there. He had Pookie in a while now, so he's come good. And Rodrigo's done well. He must have seen something in him. He's got 2 good keepers, good alternation there. So yeah, caps for the top 10. Will Morgan hold out there? He done so well all season, but he is. It's been a dam. It's just been trickling and trickling and trickling. It's getting bigger and bigger, this gap. He's been front running a lot of the season as well, and I suppose it's a long season, and the more to life. He's probably in training now, and he's he has a life, unlike a lot of us. So Cornet is a good goal, but Dennis should be nowhere near the team. I'd have all these Wolves gone by now. De Bruyne on his day, yeah, but it's a worry. No double game weeks and no penalties, and he's playing a bit deeper. Madison's fine, so it's a bit of a hit and miss team at the minute. Mopai, oh my god. The less said about the bench, it's so he has a lot of surgery there. I'm not sure what he has left. Not sure if he has a free hit left, but if he has, he better use it. But it's going to take some doing to hold off John helping. He had a terrible, terrible game week. Okay, fair enough. But, this guy, yeah, just go. John's very interesting. He got off to an absolutely horrendous few game weeks, and he was nowhere near the top. And it's just all over the clump of the season. He's crawled and gradually but surely back into contention, and could win his first cap, FPL Top Dogs cap. Now, I have the other caps. They're all with the wife. She's coming over. So everyone from last year, they have their cap. Wear it with pride and tell everybody where you got it. But you can see that John played his wild card just after game week 3, which can be done. Get it wrong, and hence you reset. But then a free hit after game week 4. That is wow. Game week 4. Can you go into that? What did you do in game week 4 for a free hit? Torres, Varane. Oh, he got that bit wrong there. Unlucky. Oh no, they're out now. They're out now, but free. I have no idea what circumstance he would have done that. He did a wild card in game week 3. So he had no Varane there, and he had no Torres. So with that team, 65 wildcard play. Okay, fair enough. As a matter of Williams, just goes to show Williams at the time, and they were facilitators, weren't they? Buendia was a good shout. Happy, good call with. I don't know why he would have done that free hit just like that. So he was scrambling a bit, and then he plays it a bit more, orthodox, normal. 20, fair enough. Wild card, a bit early, just to get some momentum, and the trip cap. So he's got a bench boost left. So a bit of panicking at the start, and then he still has a bench boost left. I'm really happy to have the bench boost left, folks. So John will be looking to get his first cap. 1906, a little bit to do. So it's going to be hard for Morgan to keep it up. Donald O'Brien. No, so 1855, not a great season for Donny. Donny's always up there all the time. He's played his wild card, Silver Mines, as we call him, from Tip. Mendy, okay, is it James in? Anderson was in form. So this team looks very, very current to me. Everyone was raving about Barnes. Oh, he should be in, but there's only one Leicester player you really want, and that's, in my opinion, Madison. That team seems to be pretty current, so he's still on it. But look at that down below. No bench boost. It's sickening, isn't it? Tony on the bench, Cancelo, Shar. Oh, God, help me. Coutinho versus Spurs, and he had, I don't know if I would have played him there, but Tony, I like Cucho. Oh, what is the deal with Cucho? Why is everyone got this guy in? Lots of people have got him in. I don't know. So that's Donny. He won't be happy with that season. Jerry Freely's popped down quite a lot. Owen popped down. Aiden Fitz in 22nd, popped down a lot. The Guru Killer, nothing more to play for. Shane Healy, last year second, 24th. Dazza Duffy looked like he was doing well, then fades before Christmas. Eamon Phillips took it kind of serious at the start, was doing well, and it's just a long season, isn't it? Joey Fats is a big one, it's absolutely so that really and truly it's, I don't know. Duncan Hannon down there, John Kelly's down there, Parker Wan. These guys love FPL. Look at Ivan DeMello, just missed out on top 10 last year. I think he finished 11th or no 12th. I think he finished about 12th. Yeah. Just behind Sniper. Snowman. Snowman. Come on. Sebastian's there. Down the bottom. Will Nestor. Oh, come on, William. 91 this game week. But it's just got, hasn't changed his team yet. Mount Jota. It's a good team now. Just goes to show in FPL, like you have to kind of move with the times and alternate with the form and the fixtures, because you will get massive scores. Like a stopped clock is right twice a day, a wrong clock stopped. So there you go. He's always had Vardy in, and his vice captain's been. So maybe his captain was Vardy all the time, and he had his own Mount. Vardy didn't play, so it goes on to Mount. Yeah, I really hope that these guys really get into some sort of, get back into the swing of it. Like the whole league is all about, like Richie Cunningham has been good, William Nestor is just, he's FPL gold, in my opinion. He's got great pedigree. He shouldn't be anywhere near there. And a lot of the guys I mentioned before, Duncan Hannon shouldn't be where he is. Snowman shouldn't be where he is. But this season it is what it is. And a big shout out for Fergie Great Guns Walsh. You'll still fight to the bitter end. He's still got his free hit. Kieran Kiley's been one of the stories of the season, over 2,000 points and still loads of games left. And I think all of us, all the way down to, well, really, Joe Braid and C Halpin, maybe Dave McNamara. If I have a look at Dave's team, does it look like it's been took serious? Yeah, it looks very current to me. No TA is a problem. Robinson got 0, so he wasn't at miss, but TA I think is crucial, and Cancelo. So that's the only thing I would do with David, who finished 4th last season. I still have his trophy at home, finishing winning the Kirk Clapp Memorial Cup for finishing 4th. So I still have that at home for him. But that team to me looks pretty current, pretty good. Loads of points in that team. Weghorst, I know, is a bit of a joke now, but he's still got loads of games to play. So is Carlson. That's a good shout. So yeah, it looks like he is taking it. It's just one of those game weeks. He's took his -4. He's just been unlucky. But most of those guys, the surgery I would have on that, Pope has just not got the points this season. I had him before and just miffed off with him, and I'm just glad that off him now. Schmeichel, I was looking at the fixtures down the line. Schmeichel's the guy to have. So these two I'd have out. And if you can sneak in some sort of decent keeper like the Pravka in there, there's not an awful lot of surgery to that, really. Kane's a good shout. You have to hope Son doesn't do anything. But that's probably a good team. So these guys that we're pretty long into the season now. Patrick Caulfield, what's the story? What's the item? Great 81 for Patrick. 850,000 in the world. Because he's got the Son decision right. Laporte, he's gonna. I don't know. The rotation with City is the problem there. I think only Cancelo is the guy to have in at the moment. Any of them. Tony's fine, brilliant. Ramsey, that's for later in the game weeks 36 and 7. Back-to-back doubles there. Adams bench is not worth talking about. There has to be a wild card in that team somewhere. Whether he has. I see. I haven't really featured on a few of these, but he has something there. He's got a bench boost, so I wouldn't be using anything of a bench boost yet until you get your ducks in the line for game of 36 or 37, really, because you've got all the Villa, Patrick. So like the whole thing is to do justice to your team. Never give up. You want to feel like giving up, blowing it in. I feel like cancelling my team after Dennis got the sending off against Norwich. Yeah, what else do I want to bring? I think for next season, I'm going to try and figure out how to do a back wall, a bit like Andy from Let's Talk. I like the that you absolutely cult hero. Like the reason why we nicknamed the Oracle Mark the Oracle Phillips, because he got in Antonio against, was it Watford or not, against Norwich, brought him in especially, and what did he do? Got 4 goals and captained them. Like for me, that Antonio would be on Mark's wall. So this is this is what like I would, this is like what I would, this is what I want to do for myself. So what to do? I did a comment here. Double jeopardy again. I won't. 7 days ago. 3 hours ago. Don't know if it's this one. it doesn't matter anyway. But that's Andy. It would be.
I know women wear leggings and they don't look.
Get rid of that Muppet. Martinelli would be one for me. I had a free hit in game week 18, threw him in 15 points, 2 goals against Leeds away. And to me, he's a cult hero for this season. Also, Mane for me as well will go up on the wall, my wall, because I did my wild card. I couldn't do the triple captain. Everyone in triple captain Salah, he got his 80, 84 or 86 points or something like that, or 84 points. His treble, and I could only captain Salah, but I had Mane, and his 26 points was enough to just lose 2 points against Salah triple owners, so that worked out. Who else? Luis Suarez will go up on my wall because all season in 2014, 13, 14, I just captained him the whole season. I just kept fit every single game and absolutely nearly ended up winning the fucking thing, the whole thing, like. So that was only in my second season. So he would definitely be up there. And obviously Vardy for me is just definitely a hero. All those goals and those captaincies and those great shouts. So Vardy would go up there. They seem to be kind of big players, I know, but not just kind of not aloof, but not as obscure as what Andy has. He's got some obscure ones, like he's got McNeil and he's got Stones. He's got also the Itsu from Newcastle for some reason. But these are guys that would have made a difference. But I think all the guys I mentioned, it was just good decisions that went right. So yeah, it's all sneaky stuff going on. So that's about all I need to say about the FPL Top Dogs, guys. Best of luck with your teams. Go next week. I don't have any advice for a free hit or anything like this. You guys may make your own decisions. This is just a rough synopsis. I'm not sure about. Chelsea only have what did they do? They have the they must have a big game. Yeah, so they're not playing this game week. I mean, like, they only got one game. Arsenal the double. So I just feel I can leave this alone. I'm just a bit worried specifically about Wood going great guns there, but I'm hoping Tony will just equalise them a bit. And I'm not expecting too much from Weghorst and Burnley. West Ham, it just depends what state they are. He could be, for God's sake, Weghorst could be ripe to take on West Ham there. And Burnley have a game then against Southampton. They were conceding 6 goals, and I don't know what sort of crack there, Southampton. So look, Weghorst could come good. So that's my biggest worry, is about people who own Weghorst. So should I let Burnley go and hope West Ham have something to eat? There's no Zuma. I think he went off injured, against Leon in the first game. So yeah, I need to think about that more. So good luck with whatever you're doing this week, folks. Just laying it out the line there, what I'm doing. And you've seen it happen right in front of your eyes all season. Games every week brought to you. FPL Top Dogs. And yeah, you can do a good result and not have egg on your face. You call yourself the guru and you end up Mickey Mouse. Well, I think top 200,000 is feasible, and now I'm looking at top 150,000. So things change. Things can change pretty quick. So maybe at this time, the bench boost, a lot of people would have played it. And if you have any chip left, even the free hit now for game week 36 or whatever, that's going to be massive. Loads of people don't have chips left. I would say there is not many people are like Joey that have 3 chips left at this time. So I think loads of us that have something left, it can really make a great ground. I want to get in that top 100,000, to be honest, and then see if we can ride it out. I know I'll drop from the 100, but if you aim high and then finish top 150, aim high 150, finish top 200. So keep it real, folks. God bless, and take care, and thanks for watching. Give us a like or a subscribe or whatever, and best luck with what you're doing, guys. Thanks.